All right. Well, after the first album review, I got some pretty good feedback from a couple people, and figured I'd do another one. And as suggested, this time around is going to be Kanye West's album, The College Dropout. I know I've heard Kanye West's music before at some point in my life, but I wouldn't be able to pick it out of the lineup if I had to. Yeah, so I'm not very familiar with him. The only thing I'm really familiar with him is all the stories about, like, I think the guy looks like kind of a jackass, but I don't really know much about him to make that judgment for real. But just from the outside looking in and a brief glimpse, he seems like a psychopath. So we're going to see what he's all about. I mean, this is early. This is probably way before any of that shit began. So, yeah, we're just going to jump right into it.
There's one that you do a little song, it's something beautiful.
Alright, so I think that was probably just like a transition, like 30-second song in between two songs. But yeah, that was like, that hit like every aspect of everything you ever hear about, like, growing up living in the ghetto, about how there's like such little opportunity and there's such little money that like drug dealing is what everyone looks up to, because I mean, look at them, they actually have money while everyone else is struggling. And they did it with such a pleasant beat to it and everything, having the kids sing along. It's such a strange contrast to the actual subject matter, which is like incredibly dark and just frankly it's grim. But yeah, I mean, that's a pretty cool way to tell a story. I don't hate it. You know, you go in with, yeah, it's Kanye West, oh, what a douchebag. But no, I didn't hate that at all. It certainly wasn't bad. It was quite good. Definitely catchy. That's for sure. So I think I might have downloaded a clean version of the album, which sucks because I hate when my music's edited like that. It's terrible. So if it is, I might try and do some stupid shit while driving and actually like get a explicit version. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. But I'm gonna roll right into the next song.
I just can't keep working like this.
All right, so let's see. That was pretty cool. I like the way they like kind of mashed up an acoustic guitar along with like a regular backing beat, which was kind of nice. That was pretty unique. You know, let's see, nothing really jumped out other than the mashup, of course. Nothing really jumped out. I mean, he's still he's telling a good story. I mean, you know, like I can visualize a lot of what he's talking about and like see it in my head and everything. So I mean, that's pretty cool. But I mean, it's not like it didn't hit me as going. Like, it didn't hit me hard. Like, you know, I don't know, maybe it's because I can't fully relate to the subject matter, but it's not, I haven't found the oh shit, this song kind of feeling. But hopefully I will, you know, soon enough. So, yeah, let's go right into the next one.
This grave ship is like a slave ship.
Cool. Yeah, I really like, well, I mean, the first three full songs and then whatever the little in-between transition things were. I mean, this album's like really smooth. Is like the best word I can come up for how this album feels to me, is that it just flows like so seamlessly. Might not be the best word for it, but everything is just so, I don't know, feels like right. I don't know. I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to say. It's just everything is smooth. And he just flows really well. He's like just building on each thing and kind of telling the same story but different ways. First song was like looking up to the drug dealers and everything, and the second song was about trying to make your way in school but not ever feeling like proud of who you are and everything. And then this song was like just working through the grind and then end up like still considering some sort of like illegal for, like some other extra, like side hustle to make extra money, whether or not it's legal. And they're all like kind of building on the same topic. It's pretty cool. And then the overall flow of the entire album seems like really just smooth, and it's nice. It's nice to listen to. So we'll see if that trend continues for the rest of this album.
We at war. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now. Oh, baby.
All right, cool. Had like a kind of a religious vibe to it, which I mean, obviously, right? Fucking, how could you not see that? But it was cool. I was saying that you can rap about all the other like typical things that you rap about, the drugs, money, violence, all that whole lifestyle thing. But then if you bring in anything like religion, then everyone's like, whatever, fuck, I don't want to listen to that because it's religion. No one wants to hear it. And that's kind of a neat topic. But it's brought up in, it's a good point because it's like you talk about religion, and everyone goes, I don't want to fucking hear this, man. But I think it's got its place, that's for sure. I don't have a problem with it. And then the auto tune, like over, like vocal. I've never been a fan of auto tune ever, and that is like, yeah. You ever heard of Filthy Frank and Pink Guy, and how he's like basically he's just a fucking meme. And how Pink Guy always throws in that auto-tune. That's exactly what that reminded me of, and it's probably what inspired it, realistically. So that's the first thing that came to my head when I heard that, like, auto-tune, like, high-pitched vocal. I was like, oh, Jesus. But even had I not heard Pink Guy, I still really wouldn't like that, because I can't stand that sound, that, like, over-digitized sound. But other than that, the song was pretty cool, made a good point. So we'll just move right into the next one.
Trying to catch the beat.
All right. The best thing about that one was that mid song like monologue that went down, talking about like that you have a place in the world, and that you got to keep, like, always fighting for it and working hard for it and everything. That was pretty cool. And then also that you got to be able to. I don't think it directly said this, but you got to be able to rely on other people and let other people rely on you. You got to help each other. I felt like that was a pretty good message, like just dead center right in the middle of the song, and it was pretty straightforward, which I really did like that. That was cool. Yeah, enjoyed it. That was a good song. I can dig it. Other than that, I just parked in my driveway, so we'll pick this up tomorrow. It's a long album, so we're probably gonna be talking 3 days worth of driving to get this whole album done. So yeah, we'll see where it goes tomorrow. But I'm enjoying it overall. I really am. It hasn't hit me like, oh man, this is like some of the best stuff I've ever heard in my life. But I mean, it definitely proves why Kanye West is so like popular. I mean, it's obvious, right? I mean, he's really good at what he does, that's for sure. Which probably is what put him in his mindset that he's in. But still, it's definitely good music. So we'll pick this up tomorrow and see where we go from there. All right, let's just pick up right where we left off yesterday when I pulled in the driveway. Here we go.
Trying to catch the beat. And if you're losing your high, then smoke again. Keep on high.
Hey, what's up, girl?
All right, that was like felt like a little bit of a change up. Now I won't say aggressive, but it definitely had more of like a in your face kind of like theme with it. You know what I mean? I mean, the overall song that I picked up was it was good. I liked it. I was bobbing my head the whole time. Definitely catchy. Definitely got a good beat. Definitely made me want to listen to it again, which is always a good sign, right? So yeah, I can dig that. Nice little bit of contrast, but not breaking off from what the album's been sounding like traditionally, but it's got a different little bit of sound to it. All right, let's pick up with the next one.
Hey, I finally got my shit together. We're watching that fucking.
Yo, Kanye, it's Fox, man. I'm just saying.
All right, let's see. That felt, honestly, I just felt like kind of a top 10 like pop hit kind of thing. I mean, it was mostly about just like, just seemed like, vain stuff, like, I don't know, women, that kind of stuff. Kanye West did the like workout plan and all that stuff. I couldn't tell. I don't have any song information, so it seemed like it was a pretty convincing Daft Punk like sound, if that wasn't actually Daft Punk. So they got me on that. That was pretty neat. It was overall catchy, but it's nothing that I'd like go back and listen to really again, because it just seemed kind of shallow to me. So yeah, next.
I was talking to a girl.
I really like that one, because it was like, at first I was like, oh, this is like Kanye's take on a slow jam or whatever. And it was pretty good. Nothing like spectacular. And then whoever the guest vocalist was in there just, came out fucking swinging. And I like that whole, I don't know what you call it, the speed rap, I guess. But I love that like aggression in there, I guess because of the whole Metalhead thing, and that's what I really enjoy. So I found myself like really couldn't really follow exactly what he's saying, but I listen to music where people just fucking scream, so that doesn't really bother me. But I really liked how it was such a stark contrast from the rest of the song, and it still had the slow backing track too, which was kind of neat. And then him just rapping so aggressively over top, that was pretty cool. So yeah, overall I would like that song. That was a fun song. I'd listen to that again for sure. Okay, then we'll roll right into the next one. Maybe not. Let's try it again. There it is.
Yeah, breathe in, breathe out. Now beat that. And your mother's saying go to college, so you.
Nothing really stuck out to me on that one. Just seemed pretty average. Not bad. I mean, I wouldn't, if someone played it in their car, I wouldn't be like, get this fucking shit out of here. But didn't really knock my socks off, especially coming off the song before that, which I actually really liked. So I guess that's a hard act to follow up. But we'll just keep rolling through.
Finish college and it's wonderful. When I die, buddy, you know what's gonna keep me warm? That's right, those degrees. Hey, Jimmy, where you going? I don't know where I'm going.
All right, so the pre-skit and post-skit really filled in with this song and talking about what I felt like was the bullshit that college offers, which, I mean, I can't talk about because I just graduated with a bachelor's degree. But, I did the whole college thing, went through, did my fucking 6 years for a bachelor's degree, and, got it in information technology, and luckily enough, I applied to enough places that I actually managed to get a fucking job right out of college, believe it or not. But, I mean, it is the IT field, so, I mean, I guess that's kind of what was promised, but, he's right on a lot of things. You can go to college forever, learn a bunch of shit, never get a job, but at least you had your degrees. And it's like, well, that's not fucking worth anything, and then you can just go out and start earning money right away. I got friends that did that, went out, working their ass off, getting up at 3 a.m. delivering bread, but they're making a really good living like that. I mean, yeah, it's options. College isn't for everyone, that's for damn sure. I didn't really enjoy it at all. That was pretty miserable for me. But I did it anyway, and now I'm in my field, and hopefully I, actually go somewhere with my life. But I mean, I'm just starting, and I'm hopefully on a pretty good path. But yeah, like I said, the song kind of relates to that, in how, you don't have to go to college, and some people that do go to college don't ever fucking do a damn thing with it. And yeah, I think it's a pretty cool message in the song. I enjoyed the message more than I enjoyed the actual song. And the pre and the post skits should just be attached to that song permanently, because they add a nice bit of context to everything and actually work as a pretty good opener and closer for it. So that's where I'm going to call it for today, because I'm about to make the left-hand turn into my driveway. Tomorrow we should 2 half an hours. Yeah, about maybe finish it tomorrow. Probably finish it tomorrow, I hope, for the sake of getting this thing out by maybe Wednesday night or Thursday, depending. And then maybe I got a single song reaction coming out of me in the next week or so. So we'll see. Yeah, but anyway, we will pick up where we leave off today, tomorrow, and finish this thing out. Okay, we are back with the third and final day of the college dropout. So let's put a bow on this thing, all right?
Where I'm going.
There we go.
My dad died, and I'm...
Huh. That was I mean, I probably won't pause it between skits like that, but I feel like it was kind of meant to be tagged on to the last set of skits in the song. He's talking about, like, how you can't take your the degrees to the grave. They're not worth anything unless you do anything with them. And it's like, what are they worth? Especially if you have, like, kids or something like that, hand down a degree. That is like, what the fuck is that? You gotta leave them something, and a degree is nothing unless you actually do something with it. So I think that's a good little tag-along message to what the last set of tracks was talking about. So let's just get right into the next one. Maybe it has to do with the same stuff.
Yo, Chief.
All right, that song, I didn't really feel too much about it in either direction. Not great, not bad, definitely not bad. But I'd say the most interesting part, probably the violin right there at the end, where they were putting it over top. Just, another way to blend in different sounds into the music. That was pretty cool. But other than that, pretty average, I'd say, to me. So let's go to the next one.
You can't stop me from rapping, can you?
No.
He made the team this year.
What a fucking tragedy.
They say he won't talk.
All right, there it goes. Music player almost just crashed. Whatever. I mean, what else? Yeah, didn't really feel too much on that. Not bad. Certainly not bad, but just wasn't like, wasn't making me get all pumped up and shit. I feel like I should almost re-listen to the last two songs to see if I missed something in them. Especially like to listen to the lyrics and get like a better breakdown of it. But I mean, the sound didn't really make an impact on me on the first listen. So we'll have to see. We'll just keep going to the next one.
No.
All the glitter is not gold.
Yo, fuck you, Kanye, first and foremost, for making me do the...
All right, that was a pretty nice song. Had talking about all the, family. Everyone's got like their cousins and the aunt and the uncle that always end up fighting. Then talk about getting together on the holidays, and then spending the night at your cousin's house, all that kind of stuff, and just talking about who like family business. Nah, that's pretty nice. Really good moral to the story for that one. So that was nice. Yeah, overall liked it. wasn't bad. Really liked it. It wasn't really a story, but the moral of it. So that was cool. And I don't think there's much more to this album, because I think I only had 4 or 5 songs left, or 4 or 5 tracks left when I started. So we'll see what this is. This might just be like the little outro skit or something. So we're gonna see.
Shit, motherfucker.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the end of the album, right? Let's see. My thoughts on this album. I liked it for sure. Like 100% liked it. It told some pretty good stories. Had some pretty good like lyricism. It helped me visualize a bunch of different things. So that was kind of nice. Like completely different from the Chronic. Obviously, what is it? 13 years separated. So I mean, the times had obviously changed. Really proved to me why Kanye West got so popular, because I mean that's just easy to consume music right there. I mean you can't get you can just turn that on and you can just listen to it, and it's then you can listen to it all the way through and not have to worry about anything. You can either not think about it and just listen to the beats, which are just fine and like catchy, or you can actually like break down the lyrics, and then things start to get kind of deep, and there's like big morals to the stories and all kind of cool stuff like that, little things you can pick in and out. So that's pretty cool. It offered like a pretty choose your own listen experience, which is nice. I'd be interested listening to the rest of his stuff, like going through and hearing whatever else he has to offer and anything like that. So yeah, overall it was a good time. Nice fun listen. So yeah, that'll pretty much end the video. If you guys have any more suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments. I encourage it, because I have no idea what I'm doing here. Other than that, the typical like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I got wrong. Let me know what I could look into to maybe learn a little more, or help me get a better perspective on some of the topics of the songs and stuff like that. So yeah, just any comments, critical or not, please leave them down below. And yeah, catch you guys on the next one.